What is going on YouTube? Hayden back making another brand new Crypto TV episode. In today's video, we are going to be looking at XRP, Ethereum, Bitcoin, as well as the S&P 500. Guys, specifically in today's video, we have to talk about the massive formation that was happening over the weekend here. As you guys can see, if I just move back to yesterday's video, you can see we were tracking a major pennant flag formation here that was intertwined on XRP's 4-hour charts within the moving averages here, and you can see clearly where we were planning only one day remaining, the breakout opportunity that we would be having here as we were starting to fill in the gap with a clear uptrend and a clear downtrend. This would lead to the point of breakout right there, and that is exactly what happened here. So as you guys can see within the XRP patterns today, you can see that we were filling out this gap here, and just a few hours after that movement here, with less than 24 hours remaining, we had the correction below. We closed the 4-hour below our uptrend here, which yes, we've done in the past, but being that we filled in the gap for the most part here, any sort of subtle closure above or below these resistance or supports would be a perfect buy-in opportunity, and that is exactly what happened. So markets closed below here. Beautiful buy-in opportunity to short, as we clearly showed and were explaining in yesterday's episode. And then since then, we managed to stumble from 77 cents all the way down to 72 cents in literally just a couple of hours. 4, 8, 12, about 16 hours, we are able to correct all the way down to this level, making a huge short opportunity that hopefully some of you guys took advantage of. Regardless, we're going to be covering this a little bit more in depth today. As we know, last night was the closure of the weekly candle, which we have to look more in depth to, as we are going to be pretty much completing a major weekly descending triangle on XRP very soon. So we do have to pay attention to that. We're also going to be looking at these other cryptocurrencies like Ethereum, which clearly today has shown the rejection off its major resistance here, and we're starting to stumble lower, which might be a sign to short, as well as Bitcoin, which has broken through its uptrend right here, also might be a sign to short. As we know, the S&P 500 is going to be opening in about an hour right now, so we are going to have some sort of decision soon, and we might be correcting lower, which seems like what's going on here. There's a chance, I'm not sure, but we might be closing the S&P 500 today at a low here. Obviously, anything can happen. Markets can easily flip here, but with everything getting rejected off these resistances here, yes, we're starting to climb back up on XRP, but a lot of these cryptos are starting to correct lower. This might be a foreshadow to a dip to come. I don't know. We'll talk more about that in a minute here. Otherwise, guys, remember, we are still doing our completely free crypto coin display giveaway. All you have to do to win one of these bad boy crypto displays that I have in all my videos is just comment your favorite cryptocurrency down in the comment section below. All you have to do is comment that, and you will be entered to win one of these bad boys just by commenting subscribed and your favorite cryptocurrency. So whether that's XRP, Solana, Algorand, let me know down in the comment section below. With that being said, definitely make sure to smash the like button for the YouTube algorithm, turn on post notifications, subscribe, and let's dive into today's episode. All right, guys, so as you can see, I'm on the current coin market cap, and as you can tell, markets are completely down overall. You can see if I just refresh this page here, markets are down about 2.99, if not 3% today, with every cryptocurrency down about 2.8. We have XRP down 4%, Solana down 4%, Cardano 5%. Everything on average, top 10 is down about 4 to 5% here. Now, the thing I want to show you guys was on our Bityard chart. This is also where we are tracking the major breakout or breakdown within XRP here. You can see we've drawn on the 4-hour, and if you literally watch yesterday's video, and we can clearly pull it up really quickly here, you can watch this video where we clearly drew out, and I'm just trying to find it here, the major fractal that was forming here, and we discussed in depth which direction we could potentially be breaking to, either tracking, let's just see if I move to here, the break to the downside here, or a break to the upside. We were correcting to decide whether we were going to dump if we closed, just like I just showed, or if we were going to correct above here, which would open a good buying opportunity for a swing to the upside. So that's exactly what happened. As you guys can see on the Bityard chart that I do have pulled up, we were in some sort of fractal that was forming here, and you can see we had our immediate spike followed by consolidation, filling in this gap here. Then we confirmed, hey, we have this uptrend, we have this downtrend. Obviously, we're going to be filling in and completing the gap here, and we need a decision. Either A, we're going to be closing the fractal below our beautiful uptrend right here, or we're going to be closing the price above our major resistance level right here. Obviously, we did just that. Prices fell below. We confirmed closing below here, entered a beautiful short opportunity, and was easily able to correct us to the downside. That would have been that opportunity right there. Obviously, we did hit a bottom here, but if you put out your stop loss and if you pretty much confirmed either by taking how low we would be moving to, either by taking this resistance here and scaling it lower, or by just saying, hey, this is how high we went originally, there's probably a good chance we're going to be falling to that same level down there, then you just move your stop loss down and you'd be able to lock in major profits on this correction that we did call. Easy piece of cake. Now we have to decide where these markets are going. Also, guys, if you want to make sure to get all my cryptocurrency trades, a lot of you guys have been asking, where do I post them? Since I don't show them really on YouTube, I do have them all on my Patreon down in the comment section below. So if you want to get all of my trades and be able to capitalize on these runs and see them before they're actually aired on YouTube, make sure to check out the link in the description and check out and join my Patreon. Otherwise, guys, that was the easy short opportunity that was available here on the 4-hour, obviously more of a moderate to aggressive trade, as just as quickly as we fell, we easily are starting to crack back up, and that's why it's more aggressive here. But you could do so by using Bityard, which is also linked down in the description below. Bityard allows you to leverage trade cryptocurrencies like XRP, which aren't available on other exchanges, which is super cool here. And not only that, you are able to either short, buy, and long. You can create a market order and basically be able to leverage trade XRP, which is super cool. So as you guys can see, this is a demo account. So if you wanted to test your skills, and this is what we were talking about yesterday, you don't actually have to leverage or trade your own cryptocurrency. I literally said yesterday, you guys could just test out this trade here that we were talking about and just buy in for the short and test the markets by clicking the short opportunity on your demo and trade around with just Monopoly money or play money to get used to the website here. Not only that, you can obviously use the live account and leverage trade and make actual profits off this drop and this correction here. Otherwise, guys, if you are new to Bityard, haven't checked them out, make sure when you do to click on Mystery Box to earn your free cryptocurrency or daily mine cryptocurrency. Otherwise, moving on to XRP here, back to XRP. Now that we've scaled in, now that we talked about the short-term 4-hour drop and correction that we had here, and this is why I like to play it conservative and wait for these technical indicators to appear before I throw my money in, because this makes the guessing game a lot easier than if you were to just say, hey, we're filling in the gap here, let's buy in. Nope, we wait for the breakdown, buy in once we close below this uptrend here, then short to the downside here, and it's a clear general direction of where these markets are going to be moving to, giving us plenty of time to buy in for the dips here. Now, moving forward here, jumping immediately to the weekly here, you can see we're still very much so intertwined within these moving averages, and honestly, the past week really was a major rebound and retest off this bottom support here, and we're pretty much going to be doing the same for this week. Now, I don't plan on buying in again to XRP. These were very short. We were basically scalping the markets here, that position we just did yesterday here, but with the markets consolidating like this, a long-term buy as a more conservative trader would be once we complete trading inside this moving average or break above the red band on the moving average. Right now, the weekly moving averages are pretty much deciding where these markets are moving to, and we're pretty much just ping-ponging off the top and bottom of the support and resistances of this moving average here. If we manage to break through this and break through resistance at 88 cents, we start seeing XRP trade at like 90, that would be an opportunity to say, hey, we broke out of the this descending triangle here, and here's the run that we're expecting here. Vice versa, if we close the weekly this week, and now we have to wait another, 7 days until Sunday night to decide what's going to happen, which is totally fine. That's the point of being a conservative trader here. But if we close below this bottom support, close below it, there's a good chance we're going to see a drop from the 74 cents we're currently trading at down to about 58, 59 cents, which would be the bottom. So that's really what I'm waiting for specifically here, is how we trade around within this moving average. Otherwise, it's not worth getting involved in here on the daily or weekly charts until we confirm that. Otherwise, obviously, if you want to play it aggressive, you can wait. And you can also see why we're rejecting. Sorry to change the subject here. You can also see another reason for the rejection and the stumble was because we are also bouncing off the top moving average here, which had a bearish cross, which is causing the correction to the downside here. So it's funny to see how these markets play out. But otherwise, if you want to play it moderate to aggressive in preparation, or just because you're impatient and want to wait to get in prior to trading it conservatively and long, that's why we look at the 4-hour charts to see us filling in the gap and creating these, indicators and these pennant flags here, which is also similar to what happened, I believe, on Bitcoin, which we'll talk about, and then we'll talk about Ethereum here. If I jump to maybe the 4-hour, you can kind of see it clearer here. Yeah, this is pretty much much it. So we were also tracking and calculating a symmetrical triangle forming on Bitcoin. Who knows where we started? It was definitely harder to start with this, but you can see us filling in the gap here. On the 4-hour charts, we had tons of swings, tons of volume in the past. These were all major swings where prices were, at a bottom of 39K, swung us up to 41,500, then back down to 39K. And here we are filling in the gap, but prices really didn't fluctuate from $40,000. Filled in the gap here, closed below, easy short opportunity. And here's the dump right at the end, filling in the gap here at the apex. It was a very easy trade to calculate based on drawing these technical indicators here. So that's exciting. But moving forward now, you can see we have pretty much confirmed rejection below this uptrend here. Today is playing around below. I'd like to see how the stock market opens, the S&P. If the S&P manages to rebound up, which doesn't seem likely at this point, we may actually head back down to these supports. It's either going to be this support or this support here. Then we may see, a rebound. This is what I'm looking for. On one of these two steps, we should rebound, very similar to what we've had in the past here. That's what I'm looking for. And then once we rebound off that, then we can obviously switch to long positions here. But until that happens, I do believe you are going to see Bitcoin still fall lower. I do believe we're going to see Ethereum and XRP still pull lower. So we have to just, wait for that moment to happen right now on the S&P 500. But for, you can see Ethereum here, we got clearly last night rejected off this top resistance here. You can see once again off of Ethereum here, there is, if I just zoom in, there was some sort of also ascending triangle. So you can see how these all make sense. These were all beautiful trade opportunities yesterday that were forming here. We had beautiful XRPs, pennant flag or symmetrical triangle, whatever you want to talk about. We confirmed closing below. We dropped. You can see on Bitcoin right here, we had a beautiful symmetrical triangle, which confirmed a drop to the downside. You can see just this, then we confirmed closing. Ethereum also had a very similar movement, except this was an ascending triangle, resistance at the top here. This was the price to beat. Yesterday, it was interesting. We did slightly close above here, which would have been definitely a pump fake. I think we just have this drawn on slightly incorrect. It'd be something like this right here, just to confirm the wicks, and right here where that reversal started, this would be the top resistance, and you can see confirmed once again. This is the downtrend, just like that. Once we confirmed Ethereum closing below, that's when the short could have taken place, and then we corrected to the downside here. You can see how beautifully this is mapped in an ascending triangle, and then we correct downwards. So they're easy to call, and there are some short trades that we can make short term, in the next couple of hours here, like we can take advantage of. But overall, we are waiting for that weekly closure and how this S&P is going to trade out this week before we decide to buy in for any long positions on XRP. But otherwise, these were great movements. These were great opportunities. I'm probably going to leave it on the 4-hour just for now. But otherwise, that's pretty much going to wrap up today's video. Definitely make sure to check out my Patreon as well as check out BitYard. Otherwise, guys, definitely make sure to smash the like button for the YouTube algorithm, turn on post notifications, subscribe, and I'll see you in tomorrow's video. Peace.